No, I thought that for tonight it would be a good time. Start over. Hello. I thought what would be kind of fun tonight is to do a reading with Osho about this full moon, this full hunter moon in Aries. And I mean, it feels really potent because Aries, and also there's a lot of other astrological things happening at the same time that allude to the fact that there's just like a lot of shedding and breaking down and death and rebirth and all the fun things that happen to us that cause a lot of pain and suffering, frankly. But I have an Ask Osho event that is coming up this weekend. It's going to be on the 19th at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and it's a free event. And so I just wanted to maybe give a little taster of how, if you haven't experienced Osho, um, what that might look like. So I thought, what a great opportunity to ask Osho about this particular full moon. Just because, he has a tendency to just be really literal and pretty direct. And so I think that would be fun for all of us, including myself. I have not actually tapped into this at all. So, um, with that, I'm gonna grab a little crystal because that's always fun to see what crystals want to come forward. I got a sphere and a crystal skull. Okay. Connecting to Osho, my friend, I would love to hear your perspective on this Hunter full moon that we're experiencing this evening, as to how this may impact the collective in both large and small ways, and how we might best harness the energy for ourselves and our personal potential. Um, he's showing me like a butterfly net. He's saying, you can enjoy the beauty of things around you. He's showing me like a nature walk, and there's a beautiful butterfly, and you can enjoy it from afar, or you can connect to it. And he's letting me know, no, not to kill it, Audrey, because I'm like, don't kill the butterfly. We have a telepathic relationship, so there's a lot going on as he's talking to me without me saying it out loud. He's like, no, it's a matter of harnessing a an energy and creating a relationship with the energy. And he's saying there's a lot of there's too like there's too much judgment, and I'm like, that's a judgment. No, but he's like, there's too much judgment around what is deemed to be um foreboding energies that come through astrological events. So, like with eclipses and equinoxi, um, and things of that nature. Those are potent periods of time to harness, certainly, but they're humans get quite wrapped up in the give it. Okay, thank you. Let me catch up, please. Yes. Saying that the humans get really wrapped up in the chatter around how the energies are going to impact them individually and collectively. And so there is a matter of the intention makes it so. And so once you kind of internally consent for that effect to take place for you, positive or negative, it is likely to manifest in your physical reality because you are creating a relationship with it and putting your belief and focus on it, which is what creates a reality, which is why a lot of people who have anxiety do experience outcomes around what they are anxious about because they have created it with their thought. It's the law of mentalism of the Hermetic Principles. So he's telling me that what is problematic about very powerful moons such as this is that people are looking outside of themselves for answers instead of looking within to find what and how they might utilize the energies of the moon for their highest purpose and well-being. It is, instead of looking at Aries as just the god of war, look at it as a position of potency. It's a very masculine energy, and masculine energy is projective, and it is fiery. And because this is a fiery sign, it is letting us know that we can utilize this to increase the potency of whatever our focus is. And as we're going into okay, we're going from the energy of Libra into Scorpio. And so that is the transitioning not only of the masculine air into the feminine water, but it is going into more of the mysteries and the unseen. And so there's thinned veils at this time, and that is an opportunity with potency to be able to direct your, oh, I see. Okay. Thank you. Direct your energy into um yeah, energetic endeavors that are to, like, whatever you focus your energy on at this time, especially he's saying, and I haven't heard this anywhere else, and it doesn't matter because it's our focus. What he's saying is spiritually, as we're trending toward into darkness, and we're trending toward into the feminine, we're going into the darkness, into the womb space of the calendar year, which is going to be Gaia's womb space of creation, with which she looks within. We're entering, of course, we're in the season of the witch. There's a shadow era. Many people have been going through shadow, including myself. That is me. But he's saying there, it is an opportunity to really clear out what has been accumulated to go into a new creation. He's showing me basically like a cleared womb space that's ready for to be fertilized. he doesn't know why we get hung up on these things as being like uncouth. But he's showing me like a clear womb. And you want to get rid of the junk. It's like spring cleaning, fall cleaning. It's what we okay. Very quickly he is talking. So it's so you've basically just taken an inventory of all of your shadows. And I'm seeing someone with like a checklist. They're in a warehouse. They're taking the inventory of all the shadows. And okay, there's a semi that's backing up, going beep beep beep. You're wanting to put all the shadows in there, and you've taken inventory. So you've looked at them. You have not, they're not like hidden away. You've scoured. He's showing me like a lice comb that's going through the hair so finely, fine tooth comb, to see every little imperfection that we are it's a matter of processing it before releasing it. So it's not just ignoring it. It's really important to integrate, process, release. And so you're able to take all of the energy that your mind has been putting in on this other stuff. It's almost like a leaking energy. I'm seeing this image is so funny what he gives me. It is showing like I don't know if they even do this anymore, but when they used to, like, because now they do foils all differently for hair, but he's showing me like a frosted cap. Like in the 80s, I used to go to this hair salon in a person's house in the neighborhood that I lived in. My mom would go there to get her hair colored, and I'd go there to get perms and stuff, but it was cheaper, I guess, than going to a big salon. But there was a lady one time that was there getting her hair frosted. So it's like a cap, it's like a really tight cap, and then you pull through like a crochet hook all these bits and pieces of the hair, and then you bleach that part. And now, of course, they do it much differently, but he's showing me this, that people's brains have been leaking in all these different directions of their shadows that looks just like this. And he's saying it's your opportunity to pull that all back in. So you're like taking off, and I can see him showing me the frost cap being taken off. And so then it's all in a unified field of your head of hair again. It's your crown, quite literally. He's showing me that you're pulling back everything into a unity consciousness within yourself. You're pulling back your power from where it's been distracted, where you've been putting your energies. It's pulling it all back into your central location. He's showing me the pineal gland, actually. He's showing me that's like your is your point of origin, like your pineal gland is connected to your source. That's what connects us to higher realms, right? So it's your pineal gland is actually your center. It is the eye of the storm. It is your origin point, because all is mind through the Hermetic Principles. So that pineal connects you to everything. And he's showing me the sucking it all back into that pineal. You go into the central spot, the eye of the storm. You go into that, and you are actually pulling back all your power from all these different fractalized spaces that they have been in. As you have taken the inventory of the shadow, you are releasing the shadow with that backed up semi truck. You're loading it up. You're like, okay, you can just like drive yourself off a cliff, Mr. Truck. I am done with all that junk. I am done. He's showing me fire, actually. So it's like a baptism by fire. Get rid of it. It's done. It's done. Fiery, 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 fiery Aries. It's an alchemy. He showed me the making of marbles. Yeah, so you pull back all your power back into yourself so that you have the energy for what's to come next. It's like you instead of living in a space where, oh, this is an energy that is scary because Aries and war, like don't do that. Take it in and instead use that as the momentum. You show me like someone lunging before they jump really high. This is your momentum. It's pulling back the archer's bow, like the momentum to release into what is to come next. You want that projective energy. You want to harness it. He's showing the butterfly net again. Harness this energy. Take it as yours to manifest your greatest reality. Wow. Thank you, Osho. That's amazing. So if you would like to join me for Ask Osho this weekend, I'd love to have you. When you sign up for free at the link in my bio, you can ask a question for Osho yourself, and I will answer as many questions as I can. Um, and I am also working with some other folks that will allow me to channel more of these questions at another time. So I hope to see you there and enjoy and harness that energy, and don't get foreboding about it because Osho said not to. All right. Thank you.